Hello, everyone. We are back with another episode of Doki Doki. So, we have gone through the Natsuki run, which ended up with Sayori being dead. And now we're just trying to figure out what has changed, but it's definitely getting spooky. So, we're gonna see what. Ah! I'm getting messages! So, we're gonna load our game. How's the volume? I think it looks okay. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable over here the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Yuri. Hmm. Uh, Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs on the air a little bit. Because in the last episode, we had Natsuki and Yuri going at each other, and Monica wasn't loud enough to stop them. So they had like a big fight. Uh, Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki's reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me into the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think this is usually how it is. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri. I'm happy you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we're just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there was no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Void. Don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad you joined the club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and, sorry, what am I saying right now? Have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. Oh, no, I haven't. I was kind of wondering where she was. Man, I'm guessing you haven't either? She's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? About yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Huh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But... Millbull's sailcloth, blindsight lifeline, and faultlessly offered. I'll accept your apology anyway, but if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. Hehe. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Haha. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly, the door swings open. Hey, Doki Doki Natsuki. Very fitting. Welcome to the stream, and thank you for the follow. We are... Hello. We just finished a Natsuki run, and then Monica reset the world, so we're on round 2 of this without Sayori. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall, and to be honest, just kinda lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should probably play something for us sometime. That's... She looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Void. She smiles sweetly. I didn't mean to pressure you or anything like that. Don't worry. I was just hoping I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club, or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose not bringing up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki had already run off to the closet. Void, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you wanted to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah. But I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. She takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up, makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me, sets the kettle down at the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because her long legs appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. I won't take long. Pitcher in hand, she hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave again? No, it's not like that this time. Yeah, last time she accused us of groping her. Not directly, but very heavily implied that we had done something to her during reading time. Because we were really, like, shoulder to shoulder and, like, flipping pages, so there might have been some grazing involved. And then we looked up Natsuki's panties. So I'm convinced my character is just a little bit of a perv. But that's fine. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for the misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said this wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for you to be would be at the nearest water fountain. Start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. Oh, I thought I was laughing. A sharp inhale like someone is sucking air through their teeth. Are they in pain? Reach the corner and peer around. Yuri? Big trigger warning. trigger warning. I didn't know this was where this is going, so flashy hand trigger warning. Okay. We just reversed back to... Okay. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything's fine. Very well. She sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? I was just noticing that her character has her arms behind her back, and I hadn't noticed that until now, but now it seems very fitting in a very dark way. Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Perhaps I will. She fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. Why don't you who's around anyway? That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Void. It's very endearing. That's... She wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch her pour a cup of tea for us. For each of us. Void, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. Just have back pain fairly regularly, so I'd do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of my titties. Because she's got big boobs, and that's what happens. Your posture, right? Good, he's a gentleman. Always hunched over. So maybe he's not as pervy. Was hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. That's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag, and I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. She sides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. She hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand, she's... What? Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. See? See? Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. Briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, I might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. She opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, to try to focus on reading again, I take chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, she closes her lips over it. Eh? Her expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... She looks at me as she needs to confirm what just happened. Void. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Uh-oh, music stopped. She starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Void. She grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Void. My heart won't stop pounding. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it? She presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Hello? Hi. Hi. I don't like your eyeballs. Yuri. Hi. That spooked me. That spooked me. Time to share more poems. Oh, okay. Monica. I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. What? I didn't want to have to tell you this. I don't think we have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with the pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings different one to school every day like she has a collection or something. I mean, definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. Might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that'd probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little bit more time with me. To put it lightly, at least, I have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Yeah, like, that's a normal conversation to have. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Saves me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise won't stop. Violent, grating... I don't know that. Waveforms? Waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard at a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless pain of meaningless? Delete her. Monica, you're getting less subtle. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I was trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, Who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? Please help me. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Let's do Natsuki. Cause she shouldn't be creepy. Yeah, just as I thought. Void, come on, I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kinda pathetic. Why are you even in the club, Void? Honestly, I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together. Not excluding each other even more. This is such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today. I just really don't feel like talking right now. Please go away. Okay, so we don't get to read Natsuki's poems anymore. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. There's the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Void? This might even be better than yesterday's. How do you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why? You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to give it more imagery. She visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Void. Everything you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I just want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now I want you to read my poem too, okay? Wheel. A rotating wheel turning on an axle. Grinding. Oh, I'm bad at reading this. Bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God. Wow, that was not going. Swimming with open water in all directions, drowning. A prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devoting snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears of a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connected to the sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind's a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That's a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really liked the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. My favorite character is Yuri, but I do like how chaotic Monika can be. In-game, so I've played it once before when it first came out, and then this is the first run-through since when it first came out, so I think that was 2017 maybe? It's been a minute. So I know what happens, I just don't know when or how, if that makes sense. Like, I know it's creepy, I've watched a playthrough of it. I know kind of what goes on with Monika. So I have... The first playthrough I did, I focused on Yuri, so I wanted to focus on Natsuki this time just to see what would happen. So we did her run through, and then Monika forced a new game, and that's what this one is. And then this one I figured, let's go back to Yuri, because we had already done Natsuki. I don't think it'd be too different. And then, we're gonna try to see what happens, because I don't think we can get Sayori back no matter what we do. So we're gonna ultimately leave no, we're gonna leave Yuri as the last lady stand. No. Now I don't remember, because I don't remember if Natsuki does a bad thing, or if Yuri does the bad thing at the end of this. See, I've played before, but I don't know what happens exactly. I knew what happened to Sayori, so I gave a big warning with that one, but with Yuri, I think she's gonna end up going crazy. Natsuki will be the last lady standing. But I like Yuri the best, but I think my character fits with Natsuki better because she is very cute, and they do have a lot in common. But this... It's getting creepy quick, for sure. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. You unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yeah, that sounds great. Can you hear me? Huh. Monica. I know that was you. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could just sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Sort of. Do you really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put something together in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much, we're gonna keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little bit more lively ever since Void joined, and now we're starting some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival's our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members, anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members just means everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves the way they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. That's why we should work hard to put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Void? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Voice to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica. The music stopped. Do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Void joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. Void isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our options for once. She's clearly taken back by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Void want to meet more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I'd probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. She sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in this club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Their problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Void, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. She started packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. She ignores Yuri and walks out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have the option? Do you have an option on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Hello. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you? What do you want to get out of this club? She repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving indirect answers better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and if the club provides something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. And that will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own responsibilities in a special way. With each change in member, the identity of the club as a whole... Your eye is bleeding. I thought I saw something moving. The identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping into your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. She's not bleeding anymore. Hey, Yuri? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay? Me too. Yeah, let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Void? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Void before we leave. I just want to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as a president. She looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. She waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a little hectic lately, haven't they? I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I'd really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as a president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything, everything's getting blurry. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet. No, stop it. Okay. We're going for Yuri still, so... Death. Variance. Haven't sent. Melancholy. Disarray. Existence. The numbers are all kinds of fucked up here. You can't see it with my camera, but they just... Sadness. COVID. Oh, there, I saw a little jumpy jump down here. Incongruent. Universe. Night. Oh, shit. Agonizing. Misfortune. Oh. Fester. Numbers are still all fucked up. I don't want to here. I'll show you real quick. Boop. Look how fucked up they are. Okay, come back. Hang on, I have a little thing here. Ah! Okay, we're not gonna fuck with the stream anymore. Anxiety. Judgment. Graveyard. Tragedy. Alright, so that was our first day back on that part. And things are definitely getting creepy. And Yuri is definitely more fucked up than Natsuki. Natsuki just kinda... Well, we might discover more about her, but Sayori was just depressed and then bad things happened. Yuri's fucked up. But we're gonna keep going with her, because I like her.